Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from Inside Wire. I have with me today two brand new iPhone 12 Pro Maxes. One in Pacific Blue, which is this one, and one in silver, which is this one. We're going to be looking to unbox the products and have a look at some of the features and comparing it against the other Pro model in the range. Before we get started though, be sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video if you've enjoyed it or even if you found it useful. Both these phones are Apple's flagship phones. They are the biggest yet. It has the biggest screen size, the biggest camera, and it also has the biggest battery. However, after everything being bigger, why is the packaging smaller? So Apple are looking to go carbon neutral, so what that means is they're trying to cut down any sort of additional packaging and plastic that they have. So what does that mean to the end consumer this time? This means you have to purchase an additional charger for your phone. What? Who decided it was going to be a good idea to not include an AC adapter with your phone? Just to make things a little bit better, Apple have decided to change the USB type from type A to type C. Now what that means also, no longer do you have a plug that you can plug it into, but not everybody's laptop at this point or desktop have a USB-C port. So what options do you have? Well, number one, you buy yourself an AC adapter like this one. What this will set you back is £19 in the UK or $19 or equivalent in the US. You buy yourself a type A to type C adapter, which you can probably purchase from some online retailer at this moment in time. Or the third option is you buy yourself a third-party adapter, which possibly could be cheaper, but Anker's equivalent of the USB-C power charger is $16.99. It's not too much different. But let's start by comparing it against its little brother. Is it really worth the upgrade from Pro to Pro Max? Looking at the price comparison, you're looking at £1,099 in the UK and $1,099 in the US for the Pro Max. And for the Pro, you're looking at £999 or $999 in the US. So what's the real difference between the Pro and the Pro Max? And is the £100 increase really worth it? So first we look at the screen size. The Pro is 6.1, whereas the Max is 6.7. And for the first time, Apple have put a different camera in a bigger size phone. Previously, Apple would put the same camera in the bigger size phone, but this time this is not the case. It has a bigger sensor. So what does that mean? It allows the photo to take in more light, or it allows the sensor, to take in more light, which will give you a more of a crisper, sharper photo. Now, both cameras can shoot in 4K at 60 frames per second. However, this then differs again with the optical zoom, 4 times on the Pro and 5 times on the Pro Max. Slightly again, a bit more of a differ on the digital zoom. You have 6 times on the Pro and 7 times on the Pro Max. Across all the devices, all the sizes are the same in terms of storage, so you have 128, 256 or 512. Those are your options across the 12 mini, the 12 and the 12 Pro. So let's start with the bit that we've all been waiting for. Let's start by unboxing them. Now, as I said, I have 2 different ones to unbox, so we'll start by looking at the boxes themselves. So I don't know if you can see the boxes themselves, but the one on this side has a slightly blue tint to it, and this one has a slightly greener tint to it. Now this one is the blue and this is the silver, so you can actually see even within the packaging themselves there's a bit of difference in terms of how they look. So we have the 2 phones, we have the power adapter, we have the iPhone 12 Pro Max case, and we have the screen protector. So we'll start by unboxing these and having a look at them. So let's flip these over. So we'll start by unboxing both of these at the same time. Let's just take these out and they will come out of their packaging. So the moment we've all been waiting for, so we have the 2 phones and you can see straight away, move those out of the way, you can see straight away the color. We have the blue on the left and the silver on the right. And initially the bit that pops out straight away are the big cameras and the sensors. So we'll take a look at this, flip this over. So they no longer have their clear plastic cover on the front and back. They have the surgical grade stainless steel on the side. Now this to me looks like it's a very big, it looks like it's going to capture fingerprints very easily. So that's one thing to look out for. I do have a case which will try and fit on one of the phones shortly. We have the new USB-C to Lightning cable, that's there. And inside the box you have the SIM card tool with some safety and handlings, and you have the sticker itself. So it's going to be pretty much the same on the other one, except the only thing different is the color. So you can flip that one over and you can see the differences between the two. Straight away you have the color blue on one side and silver on the other, so on the other one. So just to give you a closer look at those. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just pop these down here. So we have this one. It has the standard, if I go over quickly, of some of the ports. So we have the standard speakers at the bottom with the cable connector here. The cameras themselves, so you have the ultra wide camera, the telephoto camera, and your normal camera to take your pictures. That's what makes up these three different cameras. You have the flash just at the top, and then additionally you have the LiDAR sensor. If we flip this to the side, on both of them you can see you've got your mute and silent button. You can, I don't know how much you can see of this, but you can see the fingerprints are already starting to appear on here. You've got your volume buttons, and if we flip to the other side, you have your power button. One thing that is fairly visible on these models is there is no MM5G Wave, or MM Wave 5G, sorry. That is only available on US models. There is a little window on this side here, I believe, which is not available anywhere else throughout the world except the US. So you will notice that on these models from outside of them that they do not have them. So let's have a quick look at the accessories. So as I mentioned, we have the USB power adapter. We can just rip this along here. Let's move these to a side. I don't think there is too much in here. It's probably just literally a plug. So we open this, take it out, and there you go. So we have the plug, which is inside, which you plug your USB-C into here and you can pop those out. So that's really nice, that is. So you just flick that open and flick it closed. With that, I don't think there's anything else in the box apart from some instructions. We'll pop that to one side. And then we have a look at the clear case for the MagSafe. So we'll, again, a little tab at the top. We can just rip that open. This is one thing I love about the Apple packaging. It's a lot of design and thought goes into it. It's not something that's just shoved in a box and got it to the end user as safe as possible. So we have the MagSafe case. This is the clear one. There you go. Again, a bit prone to fingerprints, but you can see the MagSafe is here in terms of the magnetic clip. And then if I have a look inside here, there's nothing else in here. Let's have a look what else is inside this box. Again, I think it's just the instructions. So if I just try and pop this in, I know I haven't taken the covers off yet, so we'll just pop this in here to see how, there you go. And that's how that fits straight into there. And lastly, we have the case, so screen protector. I never used to keep a phone on a screen protector on one of my phones. So this is a Spigen one. All the links to these products will be in the description below, but it seems to come with two different devices, which you can just pop it on your screen and make sure it fits perfectly. So I haven't actually tried to put this on yet, but I will attempt to do that shortly. So for me, I decided that the Pro Max is probably worth the extra £100 and I wanted to upgrade my older phone. So for the little extra, I feel the upgrade might be worth it if you are okay with the increase in screen size. If you are still looking for something a little bit smaller to hold in your hand, then maybe the Max is not for you. I didn't really mention the 5G about the phone as it's still rolling out throughout the UK, so it's not something that will be everywhere in use as of yet. But let me know what you decided and what you've upgraded to in the comments below. But before I sign out, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed or liked this video, or if you want to see something else. I will be digging deeper into some of the features of the iPhone 12 Pro Max and releasing some more videos, so feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. All the products I used are in the description below. This is Inside Wire, and I'll see you in the next one.